Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new, there is a button below and also a notification bell. Thank you for hitting the like button and your beautiful comments. Really appreciate it. After our video yesterday about dark energies and entities and entity attachment, I did have a little visit or vision or dream or attack this morning, but it was something that Spirit wants me to share to help the collective and someone in the collective. This is a strong message, and even if it doesn't apply, it's probably really good information for you to have in your back pocket to help other people. Our job here is to help people clear their energies, get into alignment, and get into their destiny. Although I don't like doing these messages or being around this energy or talking about it or feeding it, Spirit has said, well, this is a part of being a light worker and helping people to evolve. So sometimes we have to bring these messages through for you. But this is about a person who has a very dark stronghold over them in relationship. It keeps cycling and they're stuck in it. This came across as very Luciferian energy, very Black Widow energy, very succubus, but we'll get into it. My vision or dream before I woke up was a woman, dark haired, doesn't have to be, that could be just symbolic of the vibrational frequency. So, this person was laughing like ha ha ha, and had a whistle and would blow this whistle. It was like a dog whistle, so we'll call it the dog whistle. Nobody else can hear it, you can't hear it, but it calls in their, like master and their prey or their, anyway, I don't know what word to use. No word of a lie. Look what fell out of the cards. This was exactly this person in glee, happiness. So we've got an energy here when we're dealing with Black Widow energy or something like that, or demonic or a soul tie. This is screaming soul tie. So this is a person that doesn't feel any real love or connection to a person they're with or keep going back with or cycling with, but they have managed to get them in a union that they cannot break free from. Okay, this is a person who has played on this person's, so this person, this stronghold this person has over this person is because they've played to all their needs. So this person wants to be worshipped, so this person has worshipped them. But it's also in reverse. This person worships this person even though they don't want to, even though there's no love, there's no bond, there's not even a strong friendship. They keep going back. It's very sexual, it's very ego-based. They've also played on the fact that this person might want an old traditional marriage, home, family, and they've said, yep, I'm that, I will be that, but there is no connection. And this person is completely confused. They're just completely susceptible and weak against this sort of succubus energy. It's a sexual control over them. And the way they have got this person is because this person truly deep down wants to be a leader. They do want to be worshipped by whoever, whatever, approved of, needed, and this person plays on that to the point where, although they're separated or together, this person would only need to call and say, could you get that down? Could you move the bin? Could you just drop this off? Could you manage this? It's wink, wink, giggle, giggle, and a bit of sum, and then we're back in the cycle. And this person's like, oh, okay. And this person's not even like multiple people. Family are against this, friends. People are kind of like at this person, what are you doing there? Like, it's unhealthy. It's like this toxic soul tie that they just can't break. And everybody around them is seeing this and they don't even know why they keep getting pulled back in. So they're thinking it's love. But the person that's got this codependent stronghold over them is very possessive, very obsessive, and very manipulative. They know how to play on this, what this person wants. Now, if there's children or a child, it's even deeper. Okay, they've got an emotional control over this person. They've had this for about 2, 3, 4, 5 years. It could be longer, but it's been a long time. Okay, so this person, whoever they've conjured up, the deity, the entity, they believe or have got this person to believe that they belong to this person. They're actually even very embarrassed about the cycle now and try to hide it. And but they're too weak emotionally. And the person's desire to feel godlike or worshipped or like the superhero is how this person is in stronghold. This person tries to take control of their own life, but the minute they do, or they go off and seek other people, they separate, they go off and seek other people. The minute this, let's call it black widow succubus energy, blows this whistle, they call it the dog whistle that nobody knows and sees, not even them, they come running back. And this is the game of the black widow. The black widow is an energy where I don't mind what you go and do, as long as when I blow that whistle, I'm the queen bee, I'm the princess, I'm the one that you come back to. So here it comes, I've got the download. This person knew very early on in a relationship, and they were told by some high priestess that this wasn't their person, that this person had another destiny, but they would get so many years out of this situation. So this person knew this, so they did spell work, they did demonic, or it's very Luciferian energy that they called through, dominant, controlling, right? So they knew this person would move on, or that they had other counterparts, soulmates, twins, whatever would be, and this would be short-lived. So they did this work to own them, that they would belong to them always, and they would always come back to them no matter what, and emotionally control them, and that they would be emotionally weak for them. That is the power of the demonic energy entities that are in that energy, like example, black widow. All right. They also cut the person's spiritual connection, and the person has no spiritual connection, so they can never gain traction. All right. So this person does act codependent, but really they're in control, but they let the other person believe they're in control. All right. This black widow's never going anywhere, so they are okay with, and they're very manipulative, they're very strategic, they're very good with words, like, that's okay, I'm here for you, I know you have to go off and do this or do that, that's what a man does, and there's stages of us, but you'll always come back for me when you realize I'm all you need, and I'll show you I'm here for you. And this person's actually trying to get away. They actually they treat them like they don't have their own mind. It's a lot of gaslighting techniques. This person cannot stand this person. They're under their worship. There's power plays. They submit to them. They are in full possession due to spell work and love spell work. And there's a long suffering in this, a long heavy suffering. This person doesn't feel good around this person. They kind of bleed this heavy energy when they're mentioned, they talk about them, they call, they ring. It's nearly got this person in like a weak, pathetic, cowardly energy when it comes to this person. That is Black Widow energy, Jezebel succubus energy. And I am hearing in this person that they're connected to, they have multiple. So they're Jezebel, they've got the Black Widow, they've got the succubus, they've nearly got all the deities. So they've done so much spell work all right to keep this person. It's like an addiction, a stress, irritation, lots of vasopressin activation. They think they're possessed. Now, even though this person doesn't want this relationship, but this possessed energy and obsessed keeps them coming back over and over. They cannot leave them behind, and they even feel sick and nauseous, and probably their health and things like that. Oh, so this person's never going away. The only way to get rid of this person is complete detachment and isolation from them. If there is family involved, then you have to do that all properly, legally, no contact, exchange, co-parent properly. But they're dealing with a person who will not do that. And they don't care if this person goes for years and years as long as they come back to them. Okay? Like, they wouldn't put up with that because they'd call them back every 2 months. This person, although they don't want to be with this person, we call it a dark soul tie. No connection, no love, don't know why they're going back, don't know why they can't let go, caught up in a cycle. It's a cord cutting, and it's basically nearly like an exorcism. That's what we mean, complete isolation. Absolutely no physical interaction. Texting, drop off, pick up if there's family, kids, or you have any interaction with these people. And they won't allow any of that to go on anyway. They'll always have to be there. They'll always have to come. They've always got control. This person's so desperate. They leave, they break up. They have tried multiple other relationships. And what happens is, because they're always pulled back to this person, they're like, well, it must be love. This must be where I belong. This must be my true love, which is part of the spell. They love you, I heard, or are so in love with you or whoever or whatever. They might find multiple people that they love, would like to have a life with, or fall in love with, right? And they go, but then they're called back in. Everyone they're with picks up on this weird energy, this weird stronghold. And as I said, it's very, I'll just find my thread. It's kind of like there's a support there from this demonic stronghold with this person. We'll call it the Black Widow, Jezebel, succubus energy, that they kind of forgive anything. You know, they show mercy to everything this person does. So this person can say, I'm in love with XYZ, I've got another destiny, I've got a life path, and they're like, well, I will support that as long as you come back, as long as I call for you to butter my toast or change the remote or, you know, shift my bin, you're there. You know, there's this energy that they cannot say no. And this is this long-term suffering that pushes them into demise of their destiny and true self growth and spiritual growth. So the thing that they would need to clear here is the worshipping. And that's how they got them in. They want to be worshipped. This person worships them. But actually it's reversed, and they worship this person, and they're stuck in this. The thing is, when this person tries to take control, get in control of their own life, it's allowed to a degree, and then it's pulled back in. With obligation, responsibility, and the tricks start coming, and the confusion. They're so hemmed up in this, they're so effed up in this, Spirit said, they're not sure what's truth and what's real and what's not real. And because the deepest thing here is being pulled back to this energy actually makes them believe that's their person. And that person's not going anywhere. And anyone they go to, or they could be madly in love with you or have found their divine counterpart, And the divine counterpart's very in tune with this, and anyone that's with them can sense something's off, something's not right. And there's secrets, and they never reveal the truth because this one's always going to be in the background and always will be. And not normally, of course, when we have exes, they're in the background if there's children and family and things, but it's a healthy separation. It's a healthy co-parenting. It's a separation. You live your life, I live my life. We just co-parent for the children. We're not involved in each other's lives. You go off and find someone. I go off and find someone. You find your family helps you with problems. And of course, there is a healthy way to, if someone's sick, if my partner's partner is sick and they have to pick up the child or something like that, I'll say, do they need something dropped around? Drop to the door. Are you okay? See you later. Grab the kids. That's different. That's a healthy. Of course, you are going to be civil at school things and play things and all of the above. That's completely normal and civil, but this is not. This is like the true wife, the true partner, the true princess, the true queen that is served and worshipped over all others, even when they're not together. The dog whistle is blown and this person's gone as quick as a whip. And they will throw anyone and anything under the bus for this person. Children, friends, family. And this person has been at this crossroads many times, to go, to leave. They see through it, they know it, and they get pulled back in. So collective, it's not you. And this person knows what they've done. They know wholeheartedly. This person actually thinks it's a bit of a joke, and they actually really worship this person like they're a god. That's what keeps them, and that they need them, and that they're codependent on them. And that's what keeps this ego in this worship of each other as a priority over all. Now, the thing is, this person just says, as long as you come back to me, like that's just what men or women go out and do. This is just stages. You have to learn through this. We will, I will always be the one. You'll see that I'm everything you need, whatever it is. But it is so unhealthy, and this person does not care about this person. There is no emotional connection. It is sexually based. It is I'm hearing too, it's such a bad situation that nobody wants this person with this person. They actually have to now hide the connection, or try and hide the connection. So when your person disappears, or this person disappears or isolates from family or whatever it is, that's because this Black Widow Jezebel's got back in around. They're in a very bad situation that they cannot break free from. And it is called a demonic possession with a worshipping cycle. It's a demonic soul tie. There's something that I kept getting about August. This was done, or something was done in an August, a December, and an October. And this could be 2, 3, 4 years ago plus. Could be months, but I'm getting this has been a long time. So let's get a card out, because I could not believe it. And this person knows what they've done, and they will be there forever. So that's why everyone picks up. So, did I say this? See, I've got scattered. Did I say that everyone this person goes off and tries a relationship with, they are drawn back. And so this is where they think they belong and who they're with. So nothing works out. But nobody else will put up with this crap, this SHIT. This is true spiritual warfare at its best. And she will keep running back to this person. They think if you want to help this person or stick in this or save this person's soul, or maybe you have tried, the message from Spirit for you was that this dark energy witch, Black Widow, has this person's essence and soul, and it's crippling them. They do not have the strength to break free from this, and they can't develop the strength. That is broken in the cycle as well. It's very dark. They can't fight it off, and it fights off any other woman that comes into this person's life. So this person's always seeking, or maybe it's this person, maybe that person wasn't enough and this is why I can't break away. Maybe I'm not going to get better than this person I'm with, or this Black Widow Jezebel. Maybe I keep seeking outside and there is no one else outside. Maybe this is it. This is the confusion they're in. But everyone picks up on this weird connection, this stronghold, this, and it's a worshipping. It's like if this person clicked, you could be marrying, live in a house, this person clicks their fingers, blows the dog whistle, this person would drop you and run to that person. And they don't even want to. They don't even like them. They don't even feel connected. There's not even a friendship. They don't know why it's doing. There's something about a smell. I keep hearing about a smell. There's even a smell. And it's lots of, do you want a cup of tea? Or let's just do this. Or, can you lift that box down? And it's giggle, giggle, wink, wink. Or how about a little bit of some. And all they've got to do is reconnect. And this person sits back, laughing, smiling, knows they're going to go off, knows they don't want a relationship, knows they've got love elsewhere or whatever, and just lets them go. And they actually have a mother figure behind them. I don't know which one, both, maybe both. The Black Widow, they've got a parental figure. I'm getting a mother figure, doesn't have to be. Behind them that says, that's how it goes with a man. They've got to go do their thing, man, woman, whatever. They've got to go do their thing. They'll come back. These are just this is actually a belief system. So when people actually have an embedded belief system, it feels real. They believe it, you believe it, the collective believes it. It's called a history level. Beliefs are very powerful. It's called a collective consciousness, and they've even put that out, or they have that. That's just what happens. As long as they come back, as long as they're paying the bills, as long as you're a priority over whoever and whatever, whenever you need it, you're the one. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah. You ready? The Devil card. That's the Devil card. It's written down there. Told ya. This person they're with is the devil and thoroughly enjoys this. It's a game. The Black Widow energy, Jezebel, loves the game. It's a joke. It's you can have them for a while. I'm over them. I'll blow my whistle when I want them back to pull the muffins out of the oven. And I'll just destroy that relationship that they've built with you, or that love, and I'll show you who's powerful. It's to show who's powerful. And they've put in a lot of work in this. A lot of work. They've even got people in the background working or on board with them. There's our confirmation. So this is for anyone. Don't get caught up in this energy. Nobody's that codependent these days. Nobody. There's help, there's support. This person has family, they have friends, they have a local community, there's professionals. Nobody is this codependent. This person is obsessed and possessed and under the control of this person. And at this stage, I don't think they're getting out of it. And they truly do believe, see, that they try and look elsewhere. But look at this person talking to them. They're trying to have their own mind. They're trying to seek. They're trying to be the leader. They believe they've got control, and it's really this one that's got control. So you can't let go of this bond. See that? It's all spell work. 100%. 100%. called a demonic stronghold. But we had to explain the Jezebel spirit, and yep, they've made a commitment and union with this person or done ceremonial stuff, and that is under the devil. The devil, union, marriage, commitment, I own you, the devil. Devil card here. Here it is here. Even light workers and energy workers, yeah, they could come in and clear it, but this person has to want to do it. And breaking that stronghold, there's a tie, there's a marital tie, or there's been a ritual. They've married this person. Yeah. They made the decision, the Emperor. Yep, that's why this person's laughing. It won't matter who this person gets with, this person, the devil they've got the marriage, the stronghold with, will blow that whistle. Emperor. This person is the Emperor, is the masculine. That's the Black Widow. Oh boy. Yep. They have fully submitted to this person. Yep. And this person worked on it and is there for the long haul. They are doing that for that person. So you've moved on. Yeah. Yeah, they've even got people, community, collaborated people. See, this person wants to go, they want to, but this person holds on to them, and they have family, friends, community, all speaking. This woman figure, this Black Widow energy, could be male, could reverse roles, genders, has the complete, dictates to everybody what's happening. Black Widow energy is very, very dictatoring. They can get everyone on board, the family on board, even if they don't like them. No one likes them, but they put up with them, they tolerate them, and they rule the show. This person has told this person, I rule the show. Yeah. And they've had them to believe that nobody else is as good as them. For them. Nobody would put up with you like I do. Nobody's been there. Nobody lets you go and have and do and be whatever you want, as in devious, dark things. What's the outcome? Yeah, unfortunately in this union, that is Black Widow energy or Jezebel. See the union together? They're really this person's slave. They're on their knees to this person. That's, I mean, I could not confirm it better than this. Yeah. This person's, they had their Sun card, Emperor, about this person. They know that this isn't new. They know. They totally know. They're fully aware. And if it's a masculine energy, I mean, and it could be feminine, any person's or ego, let's say our shadow side. And man, imagine having someone worship you, be like, I'm never leaving no matter what. No matter whether you're with your love of your life or married to someone else or want someone else or don't want this, I'm never leaving. There's an ownership here. And they have married the devil. They've teamed up, they've committed. And they're going to, Everyone's going to know about this because Black Widows do let everybody know that they've married them, got them, they're the queen, they won, they own this person, this own works for them, you know, carve it in a stone. This is also representative of if this person wants their power back from this person, they have to like pull the sword out of the stone, find their inner power, find their strengths, find their truth, find their connection to God, source, spirit of their divine path. What's that, you know, movie where he goes, they all try and pull the sword out of the stone. Well, this person goes and connects and can pull that sword out. But it's like in the stone. Is that Excalibur? It might be Excalibur's sword. I don't know. You'll have to look that up. But it might have symbolic meaning as well. We've got the horse behind there representing freedom in the clouds from this. So them getting freedom from this person would feel like pulling Excalibur's sword out of a rock. That's how embedded they are. And maybe they can do that. I don't know. Let's see. 3 of coins. This person could be now part of a group, a coven, have others working for them. Yeah. Look, if it applies, it may not. It may not. This could be just a normal sort of relationship with family, friends, groups, associations, dynamic. But if it's a community, they are working together for this Black Widow who will sit in the background, and they will gather their coven, their cult, their group, their followers, their worshippers. Both of these people want to be worshipped. And unfortunately, they've teamed up with a devil who wants to be worshipped and played on how they wanted to be worshipped, even if it was in the light. It's now in the dark, and that's who they're working for. There's no coming back for this person. Yeah. Queen of Coins. Yeah, they're building a business out of this, or a long-term. That's the marriage partner. That's the long-term partner. I don't think this person can get out of it. The Magician and the 2 of Cups. Yeah, is that 2 of Cups? Or 4 of Cups. Magician and 4 of Cups. So there's no connection between these two. Absolutely no connection. But they have got each other's backs in that. It's weird. And when it's weird like that, there's no connection, no love. We're here to, it's nearly like a business deal. It's a business deal. And I am actually your boss. Okay? So you can go and do and be what you want, but I will call you back in when I need to, or when you stray a bit too far. Yeah, they're planning something new together. That's starting something new. King of Cups, Queen of Cups, the Fool. Wanting to run off, escape. High Priestess. Page of Swords, communicate. They want to communicate to you. They're in Hermit, or they have been. The Star alignment, moving on. That's their wish. Judgment has come down or will come down. 10 of Cups, happiness. This is a yes, and they're in a battle. They're not in happiness. And any happiness they go and have with anyone else will be absolute war. And this is, see, they're taking out all these people. They'll take out anyone that this person tries to love or unify. And this person's told them point blank. Oh. 10 of Wands. It's sad, but until this person knows this or has this information or completely removes themselves from this person's life for good and has, you know, basically an exorcism. Yeah. The Wheel of Fortune, the Knight of Cups. See, the fates are imbalanced. This is imbalanced. They're seeking help. They are seeking help. But, you know, this is the problem. This person goes off and seeks help. They do. They look for help. They ask for help. They want to go on the journey with someone. The Ace of Swords, they want a message. Nine of Cups, but it's the same old cycle. Hanged Man, they're in the Hanged Man. Hanged Man. Justice. The only justice is, yeah, I can't make it up. The Sevens of Swords, deceit, deception, trickery, stealing. Look, there's the deception. This person is bound. Everybody picks up on this. The justice would be completely walking away, having nothing to do with this person. This person can have no power over you. You cannot touch them physically. You cannot hug them. You cannot touch their hand. You cannot be in the vicinity with them. If, as I said, you were tied with children or family, very difficult situation. Very difficult. It would have to be all done legally and through the authorities. Now, why? Spell work is very powerful if you weaken. And anyone that comes with this person, they can feel it. They can feel that this karma, something's there, something's in the background. This person knows it, and anyone they try and move forward with knows it. This person's in the background and will destroy anything they build or you build. Yeah. Three of Cups. Now, here's the thing. King of Wands, Three of Cups. Yeah, they do use family or children. Yeah. Yeah, they act like the innocent wife. That's all part of it. The innocent party. They're not at all. Who are they behind this innocent party? The Tower. So look at the innocence. See the Three of Cups? Victory, celebration, togetherness. See the innocence? They're a tower. And they destroy innocence, any innocence in anything or anyone in truth. They play very innocent and they're not. This is that same person. Very innocent and they're not. See? No, they got them tied all right. Everyone knows it. What's this card? Strength. This person needs strength and this person has strength over them, power over them. Three of Cups, Temperance. See, Temperance over the Devil. See this person? They were doing this while this person slept or over them, or they've defeated them. That's how they got them. Temperance, the Devil over the Devil. So look at this person. Have a look at what they really do to entrap this person. Tell them they bring balance, act innocent, and it's all in reverse. And this is where this person truly wants to be, or who with. This is the true person that the Black Widow will never allow and destroy. Yeah. You'll always have to be guarded. You have a lot of light, you shine a lot of light, so that the person will despise you. Would be anyone but that person. Yeah, no. You're the one that would set them free. Set their spirit free and heal them. So they don't want you anywhere near them. And their family, they've got their family. Yep, see, you're a past life love. You're nurturing, you're beautiful, you're kind, you're loving. And then this energy comes in, this masculine energy, Luciferian demonic, and takes this person out. Yeah, wow. Yeah, look. Got a hold over them. It's all about a child, possibly. My ears are ringing. They have no more spiritual connection, no connection to themselves. That's all gone, because as you lower your vibration, you get less and less in connection. That's perfect. That's timing. They did that at a certain time. So this person that they're with knows when to come in, disconnect them. Timing, look at their chart, look at their astrology chart. They know when to come in. They plan their moves. See, they've even got the pendulum hanging over this. It's all spell work. And this person just watches in the distance to where or who or what they truly want to go to. Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords. Yeah, they're between Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords. And there we're back to that Ten of Swords. Look, trying to pull this out of this rock, Excalibur's sword. This person's got it over them. See? Trying to get away from this person is like pulling this sword. They need transformation. They want transformation. But the truth is, this person keeps calling them back in. They've surrendered. They can't fight this battle. This person won via magic. They won. They're celebrating. They have got this person. This person has tried to hide. I feel like something's coming out, because we've got the World card and they're hiding. So this could be someone that knows something, overheard something, or they feel they have to hide and float down the river on a log to get away from this. They could be caught up in an actual group, coven, spiritual group that they can't break free from, that this Black Widow is a part of, or see, takes them out every time. Yeah, chases them away from the light. This entity, this Luciferian devil, Black Widow, whatever, succubus, incubus, whatever, see, keeps them out of the light. Every time they go to that light, they take them out. Sad but true. So let's just get a couple and then I've got to go. You know, I just saw this card and it did not come out. Like, I've done all the cards. How come I did not see this? And Spirit said that's what this person sees this Black Widow as a damsel in distress, that has their heart, that has their light, and sees them as a superhero, a god, and worships them. Is it true? They see it as nothing but love, and they will reject anything, even if they want to move on. They now know. They know. They know this person has played the victim. And they're not. They're really a Black Widow. Yeah, tricked them into the Ten of Pentacles. This person married them, tricked them into the Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. Said that they were their balance, their future. Queen of Cups, a judgment. They were working for them, with them. Bottom of the deck, Two of Cups. Yeah, they married this person. There's a union, a marriage, or a spiritual higher union that was made. Yes, Star, collaboration, to the Devil. All we can do is guide, help, bring information. I'd say this person's walked off with their dark, devilish lover. They know. They know. All right. Take care, guys. Protect, stay prayed up, stay in the light. This information could be validation, clarification for you, a friend, I don't know, someone, maybe you're working on someone, maybe someone needs to understand this so that you can set yourself free, because it all comes down to free will and making choices, and it looks like this person has made their choice, or they made the choice in the past, if they're trying to get out of it, you need to be forewarned. They need to be forewarned of what's really going on behind the scenes. Okay, take care.